Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on the location you're currently watching me from. Today, I'll briefly talk about principles, kingdom principles of wealth and business success by the late Dr. Myles Munroe. God has put, I'll be using my phone, the seed for a business within every person. No wonder the book of Genesis 1:28. I like making reference to the Bible as a Christian. Excuse me. No wonder Genesis 1:28 says, God said we should go into the world to become fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it. So when he said, late Dr. Myles Munroe, that God has put the seed for a business within every person, he was right. By design, God created you to dominate the earth, as I quoted from Genesis 1:28. So don't live below the standard God has originally intended for you and I. God never intended that we should be paupers. He never intended that we should be beggars. God never created us to be liabilities, but assets. So, by design, like I said, God created you and I to dominate the earth in your area of gifting. What is your area of gifting? In case you are unaware, may I ask, what are you actually passionate about? What you are passionate about might be different from mine. So we should be able to know our area of gifting. So within that is your wealth. What you are passionate about, you can start earning from your area of gifting, what you are passionate about. You can start earning from that. So God's plan for wealth creation for his people is not employment but deployment. That's not to say people who are employees. Hello, friend. Thank you, Justin Bieber. Song, love yourself. Please, thank you. Okay. Now, so God's plan for wealth creation for his people is not employment but deployment. That doesn't mean that people who are employees should leave their employed job or jobs. But the truth is, God never intended you and I to be liabilities but assets. He never created us to be underneath but above. Thanks for all of you who have joined. I appreciate you all. I appreciate. So God intends that we should intended from originality, the original from creation, that we should be above and not beneath. God wants us to be above and not beneath. From the original way he created us, from time before we were created. He never created you and I to enter this world and be servants and be liabilities. No. He wants us to be above and not beneath. Yes. So once you can become a master in your area of gifting, what you are good at, what are you good at? Which area? What are you passionate about? You can't tell me you're not passionate about anything, you're not good at anything. At least you are good at something. So in your area of gifting, God will start blessing and helping you to make financial progress. Yes. At creation, God gave man the instruction to create wealth. From Genesis 1:28, like I cited earlier. Genesis chapter 1:28 says we should enter this world as we're born into this world to multiply, to be fruitful, replenish, and subdue. I'm not talking about ladies who think they are just here to give birth to children anyhow and they can't take care of them. Not in the area of giving birth to children alone. When we are fruitful, that's spiritual fruitfulness, physical, financial, marital, academical, in every aspect of life, career-wise, God intends that we should be fruitful, fruitful, fruitful. Be fruitful does not mean to give birth to children anyhow. I didn't even read it yet. I said it. Yes, I've not read that point. Dr. Munroe wrote before I even said it. So it means to be productive, to create a product from your refined gift that people can pay for. You know, the water we drink today, maybe like bottled water. Do you think it fell from heaven? Somebody, some people made it possible. Like meat pie, fish pie, buns, pop-off, chin-chin, biscuits, bread, different stuff you and I will buy today. Did it fall from heaven? No. Someone got that inspiration. I mean, someone passionate about bringing those things to come to be. So those are the area of those people's gifting. But what are you good at? What are you good at? So you should be good at something so that you can make financial progress. You know, for example, I like making, like I said earlier, I don't know, those of you who joined earlier, making reference to Bible always, because Moses was crying to God for help. When the Egyptians army they were chasing after them, either to capture or kill them. They were stuck between the devil and the blue sea. I mean, they were stuck between the Egyptians army and the Red Sea. The people wanted to stone Moses, or maybe even they were very angry when they saw the Egyptians army chasing so hard, chasing after them, trying to capture or kill them. Say, Moses, you brought us from Egypt to kill us in the wilderness? When they remember, those of you know the story, children of Israel were leaving the land of Egypt to Canaan land, but they had to pass through the wilderness. And the Egyptians refused to let them be. And they wanted to capture or kill them. So when the children of Israel saw the army of the Egyptians coming, so running so hard, some on chariots, some, in fact, they were so scared for their lives. So they were upset with Moses shouting at him, and Moses cried unto God. He was stuck. God said, why are you crying unto me? What is on your hand? Perhaps he forgot that rod he had, he used it in Egypt and was doing a lot of miracles, a lot of wonders. But forgetting that the same rod he had was something that he could use to bring freedom and deliverance to him and the children of Israel. So what you and I have to make financial progress, God has already put it in us. He's not going to create something new. He has already done it. Remember, Genesis 1:28, he said we should go armed to this world to be fruitful, replenish the earth, subdue it, and they multiply. So being fruitful is not something that should be crying unto God to make you fruitful. He has already made you fruitful. You have everything in you to be fruitful. You must therefore convert your natural ability as seed form into a product fruit. Like I said earlier, so those who sell water, bottled water you drink, you and I, snacks, food stuff, those who plant crops and they sell it and all. That could be the area of gifting. They'll be gifted in such areas. They cannot fold their hands because they know that they'll be gifted in those areas to sell stuff to earn them money. So do not begin to cry or begin to say, I don't have nothing. How am I going to make it? Whatever you need in your life to succeed is already in you. Is that okay? Thank you for the likes. So I don't intend to make this video too long. So don't forget Kingdom Principles of Wealth and Business Success by late Dr. Myles Munroe. So everything we need to make financial progress, God has given to us. So let's make good use of our gifts, what God has put in us, so we can make financial progress. With that said, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depends on your location. Thank you so much. Bye for now. This is Sarah Lewis at Maximize Wealth. Peace out.